the one where I make that little frame with a little bead? That's the belt. That's the buckle right there. That's it. Now what I want to get, and for you guys to see for yourselves, is this. You saw the picture of the belt? Very nice, right? Looks really good. But, tell me if it gets too loud. This is the Redskin belt, and I'm showing you this because I don't want you guys to make this mistake. This is how I started. This is how I said I'm gonna make a belt, and I got it. I got it. It's just not this way. But I'm going to show you the ways that I made it, and it didn't work. Now, if you decide to use it still, it's up to you. It's up to you. You can still pass it on. See, that was made with poster board only, and the what is it called? The foamy, the glitter foamy. And if you can see right here, I used hot glue. See how ugly that looks? Yeah. Right? Doesn't look like a neat job. YouTube, DIY, Jazz Imani. With this one, I kind of did the same thing, but instead of just using hot glue as I did on that one, I used this on this one. Pass it. So, and then for the sunflowers, it's just yes, yes. Now, I'm going to pass this other one. This other one is the same thing. It's the foamy, but it's Elmer's glue and hot glue with foamy, just the regular foamy, just regular. On one side, it's glitter foamy. On the other side, it's just the regular. I used the rubber cement and I used the hot glue. But I want you to feel how it feels. Feel it. Feel those. For this part, for the belt, I used this. It does not look, see right there? So if you're in a hurry, you're making the belt for your customer, imagine giving them that. So you want it to be neat. So it's up to you. I'm telling you, it works, as you can see. It works. But if you like how it feels, you want to use that, then by all means. But I would rather use E6000. This one is with E6000, two foamies, and in the middle, so as a little sandwich, as you can see right there too, it has the ribbon. There I got a little more creative, because I was thinking, okay, if the student puts it on, what's gonna happen after they sweat and all that, the poster board, it's gonna, you know? Yes, so we have to think about that too. We can't just like, okay, I'm gonna make it out of poster board, no. Because when the student sweats, or, I mean, whatever, maybe it's a rainy day, I don't know, maybe we'll have a rainy homecoming. They won't have a belt left, you know, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to use the foamy and the what is it called, the ribbon. But with this one, however, I went ahead and still used the foamy, used the ribbon in the middle, like a little sandwich thing. So it's glitter foamy on the outside, and then I put the grass green ribbon in the middle, and then I put the foamy. But for this process, it's kind of long because you guys know that E6000 does take a while to dry. And not only that, when you're applying it, it starts kind of like bubbling up. So it's worth it though, because you're going to see my other one. Okay, so this one is this one, and it's E6000 on this part. The width of the ribbon is 1.5 inches. The one for homecoming, that's the 2 inches. So I don't know if you saw the pictures where the model, where she's wearing the Redskins and the homecoming one. That one, I asked her which one felt better. To her, the 2-inch felt better. But then her mom tried on the other one and that one too. And she said she liked how it felt thinner. So it all depends on the person. As you can see on the back part, it's just elastic. Yes. And I'm going to show you how to make that little backing part. It's like super easy. So, and I'm going to tell you how to finish it so it can scrap and everything. But I left it like that for a reason. I couldn't finish it. I'm just kidding. No, so you guys can see how everything's going.
Okay. I'm recording for your mom.
I was showing my daughter something that I was doing, and she told me, she's like, oh nice, because I had just gone to go purchase a vinyl, and she's like, oh nice, like, so you're using vinyl for your belts? And I was like, no, I'm not. So I kept doing my thing, and I was like, huh, vinyl. So really, it was my daughter's idea. The reason I came up with, and you're going to feel the difference. I did it. Yes. This one is the cancer awareness logo. So this one, what I did, I got the 1.5-inch ribbon. I cut the HTV in 1.5 plus whatever your length is going to be. In this case, there were only 19 inches this way or 2 inches this way. You have to be cutting piece by piece. And I didn't iron it too well on this little part, but that was just, I was excited. So I was excited it was working. So yes, so if you cut the HTV at 1.5 or 2, because you're going to be using a 2-inch ribbon, you iron it. That's if you're, who makes cheer bowls here? You make cheer bowls? It's like the cheer bowls. You just iron the HTV on top. And once you have ironed your HTV to your ribbon, you're going to use foam, but it's just a regular foam. And to put it together, you will be using E6000. And feel this one compared to the first one. compared to the first one, right? It feels a lot better, huh? Big difference, yes. And I was doing the math, and it's like, almost the same price. But you get better quality with the HTV. The only thing, it is a process to have to be ironing it, or, I mean, it is a process. It's better to just glue the glitter. But one thing I forgot to mention about the glitter foam. You do have to add a sealant. Because if not, the glitter is going to be falling off. Every time they put that belt, or every time they move, or, yes, they're risking that the glitter is going to fall. So we're better off with the HTV. Because you have to buy this. You have to buy the foam. Go with the HTV. Just go. In my personal preference, I rather the HTV. So, now for the buckles. I told you it's made just like I made that. Whoever, how many of you are on my channel? Subscribe to my channel? You watch me. Okay. Wow. let's get to this. Okay, for the buckles, I do recommend you guys using the sealer because I don't know if you, oh, I didn't give you the buckles. This was my first buckle. I did not add any sealer. So it's already falling apart. And you'll know which is which because the first one, the one that I made first is complete. And this one I just left it like this so I could know. So this one does have a sealer. This is the sealer I used. I do not know if it's the one you guys want to buy. I mean, there's a lot of, Rust-Oleum has very good sealers too, so, I mean, Rust-Oleum would work just fine. I still have to, this is what I'm using. And this has sealer too. They all have sealer. With this one, I went a little different. I didn't make a border. Like on that one, you see how I made it out of just all HTV. Well, this one I made it HTV because you know how you can see through the rhinestones. Okay, through the rhinestones. So that way you can see there behind the rhinestone. Be careful on your offset for these things. Be careful on the offsets. This one, it was a mistake. I'll be honest. It was supposed to be as thick as that one right there. On this one right here. You guys will get okay, let me go. But being that the offset was so small, so I had to come up with something quick. Oh, you know, I'll just add that. Same happened here. Right now I'm going to get to how I make it. How you make sure that your offset does not do what it did to me here. I was supposed to put a lot of rhinestones around, and I wasn't able to. Finished buckle. So, you guys already saw, my bubbles are just heavyweight poster board. That's all it is. I avoid just the regular poster board. How many of you have a Dollar General in your area? Everybody? Everybody has a Dollar General? Good. Now good luck finding the poster boards because I had to drive all the way to Santa Maria. I live in Alamo. I had to drive all the way to Santa Maria to get this kind of poster board.
Hey,
What?
I'm shopping in the store.
Oh, really? You sold them?
Huh?
You
No,
sold
not
them?
like my store, but like in our town.
Oh, your town? Oh, I go there all the time. Santa Maria. Okay, so this is a poster board that I highly recommend. Not just for these buckles, but also for your cutouts. And guys, you won't regret it because they won't come out lip sync. This poster board has one. Oh, I have it. So you can see. It's called Heavyweight Poster Board. No. Yes, Dollar General. I'm not going to tell you how much I get it for because I'm going to sell it to you for $5 right now. Good job. It's a hustle. No, but your cutouts come out. Look at this. You can't bend this. You miss some. See see, I was using just the regular cardstock. But then, when you add that glue, what happens, and then, let's say you're going to spell Maria, and you added the I instead of the A, like you got the letters wrong. You have to take it off, right? Cardstock will eventually tear, it'll get damaged. This one, I can use my cutouts from this year's mom with my other mom. I can take them off. As long as I'm careful with it, they'll stay intact. That's what I like about this one. I have been using this ever since, 2 years? Almost 2 years. When my daughter here, she decided to just leave me the Cricut and show me how to make a name, right? It was a name. She told me that's it. And she's the one that used to make my cutouts for me. And I would be like, oh, make me 10 of this, make me 20 of those, oh yeah. And can you add this, can you add? Now that I'm the one.
I taught her for a reason.
These, no, unfortunately. Because I know HEB, let me go through the back, let me show you the HEB brand. These, I use them in emergencies. No. Hobby Lobby Michaels does not have the poster boards as heavy as these. Oh, I said I was going to pass one. Unless you buy the big ones at Hobby Lobby, it's going to be like. Yeah, the big one. They're not cheap. These are $2.50.
I'm sorry, but you're selling
They're on sale each foot. Each foot is $2.50. These are the HEB ones. You don't want these. They're for emergencies only. These are for emergencies. Do not they tear easily. I do not recommend them if you want good quality. Especially if you're going to be making graduation catalogs. No, don't. Stay away from this. If you want to give your customer quality, they're already paying a lot. And yes, I mean, it does require a lot of work from us, right? But give them good quality. And this is not what you want to give them. Notice the difference? Let's say, yeah, from Dollar Tree, yeah, that's how it is. Just kind of like, it's, yeah, very, very, very flimsy. And that is not what you guys want. Now, you guys saw the, oh no, I haven't told you how we're supposed to close this belt. Where my belts? Oh, they're still seeing them. Well, let's talk about your day. How are you guys doing? Well, everybody gets everything ready. Okay. So you got it, right? We're going to be, for the belts, it's going to be the 1.5 inch or the 2-inch ribbon. And you're going to cut you can even cut on your foot, just make a whole bunch of little. Like if you have a big mat, go ahead and make a roll. Oh my goodness! The Cricut wheel. Think about that. I just I make mistakes. Okay, yeah, so if you make them on your long mat, then you just cut them, 2 inches, and then longer. That's it. As long as your mat. And for E6000, I recommend make sure, unlike me, that I didn't know there was such thing as a white and black. White and black. So you're going to make a big mess. You're going to be making a big mess if you add, let's say, to a white belt, you use the black glue. Make sure that you know which it is. If not, if you're in a hurry, working on a white belt, and you use that black glue, get ready, because you're going to stop what you're doing. So, yes, as I said, this one works, but it doesn't dry as fast, it doesn't dry as quick, because it E6, that one that. And for the rhinestones too.